Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Dr. ABM Omar Farooq, Professor and Head, Department of Anatomy, Bashundara Addin Medical College, South Karaniganj, Dhaka. Dear students, today I am going to discuss inferior vena cava. In this session, I shall try to describe the formation, relation, area of drainage, tributaries, development and clinical correlations of inferior vena cava. So, let us start our topics. Inferior vena cava is a large vein that carries the deoxygenated blood from the lower and middle part of the body into the right atrium of the heart. Formation. It is formed by the joining of the right and left common iliac veins, usually at the level of fifth lumbar vertebra. Relations. Anteriorly, from above downwards, inferior vena cava is related to posterior surface of the liver, epiploic foramen, first part of the duodenum and the portal vein, head of the pancreas along with the bile duct, third part of duodenum. Posteriorly, above the right crus of the diaphragm is separated from the inferior vena cava by the right renal artery, the right celiac ganglion and the medial part of the right suprarenal gland. Below, it is related to the right sympathetic chain and to the medial border of right psoas major muscles. Now, area of drainage. The inferior vena cava is consist by the joining of the left and right common iliac veins and brings collected blood into the right atrium of the heart. It also joins with the azygos vein which runs on the right side of the vertebral column and venous plexus next to the spinal cord. This is the picture of inferior vena cava with its relations and tributaries. Now, area of drainage. The inferior vena cava consists by the joining of left and right common iliac veins and brings collected blood to the right atrium of the heart. This is the tributaries. Superior vena cava, then right atrium, inferior vena cava. First, the paired inferior phrenic veins, then hepatic veins, suprarenal vein, renal veins, gonadal vein, lumbar veins and common iliac veins. These are the tributaries of the inferior vena cava. Now, development of inferior vena cava. Normal inferior vena cava has a complex embryological development with many embryological veins contributing to different parts. Right vitelline veins forms the suprahepatic and hepatic segment of inferior vena cava. Then next source right subcardinal veins forms the suprarenal segment. Right subcardinal anastomosis forms the renal segment. Right subcardinal veins forms the infrarenal segments. Right posterior cardinal vein forms the distal most inferior vena cava and its bifurcation into common iliac vein. Finally, the clinical anatomy of inferior vena cava. Thrombosis in the inferior vena cava cause edema of the leg and back. The collateral venous circulation between superior and inferior vena cava is established through the superficial or deep veins or both. The participating main superficial veins include the superficial epigastric, thoracoepigastric, lateral thoracic veins. Other veins are internal thoracic, posterior intercostal, external pudendal and lumbovertebral veins. The deep veins are the azygos, hemiazygos and lumbar veins. The vertebral venous plexus may also provide an effective collateral circulations between the two vena cava. That's all my today's session. Thank you for your patience. Thank you very much.